Hey Lady Moguls, it's time for your Mogul Minute with Averri. Okay ladies, moment of truth. I vividly remember being in constant fear of my bank account overdrafting and being charged that $35 overdraft fee by Bank of America. I had an unhealthy relationship with money. I was living above my means, impulse buying, and wasting money on unnecessary resources. If this sounds like you, you know how frustrating it is to feel like you're struggling and barely making ends meet. So I made a vow to never let my bank account overdraft again. And here are the 3 steps I took to make sure that I got out of the red and changed my money outlook. Since I had an unhealthy relationship with money, the first thing was to change my money mindset. You see, if you misuse money when you have a little bit, you'll definitely misuse money when you have a lot of money. Nothing will really change unless you change your mindset. I realized that at the time I had taken a paycheck cut. However, I was not living like I had. I was still living on my old salary, which contributed to a lot of the problems that I had, which is why I had to reevaluate myself and then again change my relationship with money by changing how I viewed it and spent it. The second step was to identify unnecessary expenses, not only in my personal life, but my business. I would be the resource queen and find myself buying everybody's resources early on, only to find out that I already knew what they had to say. And I think that's probably why I try to over-deliver when my clients buy a product or a service from me. But after I identified what I was spending my money on, I realized I needed to become more disciplined in how I spent my money. And with that discipline, I had to learn how to put my pride aside and say no to activities or things that were not in my budget to make sure that I covered my expenses and the other things that I wanted to do for that month. Now, each month I have financial dates where I review my expenses from the past month to identify anything that I can cut back on or might not even need in the future. The final step I took was to increase my revenue streams. I always knew that living paycheck to paycheck wasn't it, sis. Therefore, when I increased my revenue streams, I was able to cover my expenses, my bills, also to take care of some debt that I had lingering. I was able to cover unexpected expenses, invest in my business, and have money for extras. However, had I not changed my money mindset or reviewed the expenses that I made that were unnecessary, I would not have changed my negative situation into a healthy cash flow. There are so many ways to make an extra $500 in your pocket, which is why I'm sharing my secrets on March 14th and March 17th through my Secure the Bag webinar. During the Secure the Bag webinar, you'll learn side hustles you can start today using just your phone or computer, pros and cons of 21 streams that I have tried, and how to run a store without inventory using drop shipping. Spots in this upcoming masterclass are limited. You can sign up by clicking the link in our bio or visiting www.blackwomenmoguls.com to secure your spot. No pun intended. Thank you ladies for watching. This has been your Mogul Minute with Averri.